Het julle genotice, niemand is gammy. Nobody's gam, nobody's ghetto. Niemand is gammy. Maar allemaal weet wat gam mense is, allemaal weet wat ghetto mense is, but niemand is gammy. Nobody wants to be called gam or ghetto. And I'll tell you where my statement is coming from. Ik het een video nou vroeger vanoggend gekyk op TikTok. En die persoon advertise 'n uitsleepe plek in Stellenbosch. Right? No problem. A 6,000 rand vir die weekend. Right? En jy moet 'n 2,500 rand deposit neersit en is about 350 of 320 is die service fee. Die eerste comment is duur. Eerste wil hulle weet hoeveel is dit. Dit is 'n nice plek, hoeveel is dit? Toe is dit, hy is duur jong, bla bla bla. En weet julle nou, kyk en julle kan my nou haat vir die comment, vir die video, right? Because daar gaan altyd mense wees wat offended is. I don't care, right? As die skoen pas. But the places have now resorted to increasing their prices to keep the riff-raff out. Raak ek het gesê daar's mense wat riff-raff is. Because they are mense. Daar is mense wat riff-raff is. Daar is mense wat soos gam aangaan. Daar is mense wat soos ghetto aangaan. As hy nie ghetto is nie, moet nie kwaad raak nie. Ek praat met jou nie. Maar as hy ghetto is, sy weet wie sy is. These are the type of people that when they get drunk, they don't stay in their camping place. Hulle maak nou, die party moet nou na die nabesoek toe gaan. Die is mense wat afbreek as hulle by die plekke kom, vir gewoonte. You know, I used to have a saying, and this has got nothing to do with me thinking that I'm better than the next person, or me thinking that I'm whatever. But there used to be a thing called a 10 rand party. Back in the day, vibe het gegooi, almal het gegooi, gala, almal het gegooi 10 rand parties. And we used to avoid the 10 rand parties because we had a saying, 10 rand parties attract 10 rand people. And it's a fact. Whether you are from wherever, Menenberg and Nova Park, whether you are from Mitchell's Plain, whether you are from Kuils River, whether you are from Delft, Blikkiesdorp, it doesn't matter. People will never know where you're from until you, one, tell them, or two, show them. And I can tell you now, the chances of there being trouble, a fight, some sort of drama by die 10 rand parties was much hoër as die kanse vir die type activities as hy betaal 50 rand of 100 rand cover charge. I don't know, mentally I think people say, hey, I paid a lot of money, I'm not about to make trouble here. And it's got nothing to do with thinking you are better than the next person. It's got nothing to do with, guys, ek dink ek is kwaai. It's actually got to do with, guys, hoekom moet ons so rou wees? Hoekom moet ons vir die mense wys? Why must we prove the stereotypes right? That was always my thing. That's one of the reasons why I strive to do better. I strive to raise my kids better than what I was raised. I strive for them to go to better schools than I went. Because in my mind, the right thing to do is to make sure that you elevate yourself. There's nothing wrong with living in Menenberg. There's nothing wrong with living in Hanover Park. There's nothing wrong with living in Mitchell's Plain. What is the problem is when you do not want to do better than the people that came before you. It is what it is. Why do you think I don't drink as much? I don't use hard drugs. Why do you think I choose to go to work every day? Why do you think I choose to raise my kids, be in the house with them, marry their mother, give themselves a better life than what I had? Because I have ambition. But there are certain people that want to make you feel that if you do that, jy dink jy's kwaai. Jy dink jy's beter dan ons. Bly so ghetto soos ons. Because om ghetto te wees is fine. And guys, om ghetto te wees in die ghetto is fine. But you cannot copy and paste the ghetto way of doing things everywhere else. There is a time and place for everything. Why do you think places like Hollandse Molen, Houdini Spa, a lot of the places have decided they're going to up their rates? Personally, and this is my theory, I don't think that they up their rates because things are expensive. I think they up their rates to keep certain people out. I'm sorry. I've seen it now a couple of weeks ago. Or my latest high school, which I thought it was a good high school. They went for an inter-school out of town. And the parents got so drunk that they pissed themselves. They pissed themselves. That's how drunk they got. And I'm telling myself, I don't want my kids to be at a school like that. I don't want my kids to be at a school like that. I don't want to be associated with people like that. And it's got absolutely nothing to do with me thinking I'm better than them. I'm definitely better than getting drunk on a school outing and pissing myself wet in the process. I'm definitely better than that. I'm not gonna make excuses. The ones that get offended, that want to jump on a bandwagon about yours, don't just quite like those guys. I don't know. I'm gonna question your ambition. It's the same as saying, hoe was die jou klere? Die klere was alright last week. Hoe wat jou klere was, dink dit is beter as ons. It happens. I can tell you now, the moment these places open and they make their rates accessible, immediately the standards drop because Jan Piet en sy maat ko daar en hulle wil klere, normal klere aan het in die pool. Hulle wil nie hoor van you need to have swimming clothes in the pool. En hulle kom met hulle opgeblaaste papsakke, dan wil hulle dit gebruik as flotation devices. That's what I'm saying. I think that is why places are raising the rates because they need to keep certain people out. That's not my opinion. I've seen it in my own house. Mense wat met kinders kom en ek weet nie waar het hulle kinders gelees om te vat en te trek aan die TV nie. I don't know. And now they walk around going, julle wil julle net kwaai jou met julle groot TV. My bra, me looking after my stuff is not me wanting to keep me quiet. It's about me wanting my stuff to last as long as possible. Guys, I'm telling you, there is absolutely nothing wrong with coming from a poor background, coming from a disadvantaged background. There is nothing wrong with growing up poor, coming from a poor area. None of that. Do you know what is the problem? The problem is actually when you are proving stereotypes right. Die mense kan van ver sien, die mense is seker van daar af. Dus kyk hoe gat hulle aan. Opgeblaaste papsakke in die pool, volle treksuits in die pool. Ek sê jou nou, as ek sien 'n ou kot beach toe met 'n volle jeans aan, 'n volle jeans met slippers en sokkies in die soeme, dan kan ek al klaar speculate waarvandaan hy kom. Time and place, guys, time and place. So okay, now that I've said what I said and I've triggered a lot of people, go out and be offended because julle wil nie uitgepoint word nie. Julle wil uitgepoint word wat julle doen wat verkeerd is. So please must understand this video and please put your disrespect and your disagreement in the comment section so I know exactly who to block.